You know what? I fear your acquaintance with Ms. Webber may prove problematic.
Let's just leave Elizabeth out of this.
I will if you will.
What does that mean?
Well, you see, love tends to make people sloppy. One night of pillow talk and all our secrets are revealed.
Revealed? I haven't revealed anything to Elizabeth.
Keep it that way. We wouldn't want Elizabeth or anyone else to suspect that you're working for me, would we? Not everyone in Port Charles would be happy with your connection to the infamous Jerry Jacks. You know, the lovely Miss Webber would be troubled, to say the least, by our acquaintance. I mean, she has less than fond memories of me.
Well, she's never going to find out.
In my own defense, I was kinder to her than most of the hostages. I mean, I even offered to release her at one point, but, you know, it didn't work out. One thing led to another, and Elizabeth and her unborn child were caught in the explosion.
Wait, what explosion?
Oh, I could assure you it was nothing like Dr. Scorpio's lab. The Metricord explosion was much larger, although not nearly as hot. No gas lines were involved. It's a miracle anyone survived. Ms. Webber had the advantage of being saved by Mr. Morgan.
Is there a point to this lecture, or...?
No, I'm just simply reminiscing. Doesn't it strike you, though, that things seem to come back to Jason Morgan for Ms. Webber? Doesn't it trouble you that your romantic rival is a professional killer?
No, I told you, I'm not about to discuss Elizabeth.
I thought I'd made it clear. I dictate the terms of our association.
Oh, as far as I'm concerned, our association is over. I've done everything you've asked of me, and now...
Yes, you're right. You're right. You've been very helpful about Robin Scorpio.
Yeah, you got what you wanted. We're done.
No. We're not done. We've just begun. You see, I have some big plans for Port Charles, and I require your assistance. You know, I was always mystified when Jax decided to settle here. But you see, my little brother always leads with his heart. He was always moving here for one woman or another. And then I came to realize that the city has its charms.
Oh, you stay as long as you like, Jerry. Just leave me out of it.
You know, Port Charles is endlessly amusing with its risks and hazards, if you're into that sort of thing. Which leads me to, once again, talk about your Mr. Morgan.
He's not my Mr. Nothing.
Oh, forgive me. Yes, Elizabeth's Mr. Morgan.
Yeah, you're implying that there's a relationship
You see,
there
I
that doesn't
tried
exist.
and failed to kill Jason Morgan several times. And I'm very confident that one of these days I'll get it right. In the meantime, his presence here raises the stakes, and he's not the only one. His lord and master, Sonny Corinthos, and Luke Spencer and other players, and including Anna Devane, who has a formidable reputation in espionage circles.
How does Robin's mother have anything to do with this?
Well, suffice it to say that there are some few challenges that lay ahead. But the payoff promises to be very worth it.
What are you dragging me into, Jerry?
You'll see.
Haven't I done enough? You know, I faked Robin's death. I helped you get her out of the country. What more do you want?
You see, Dr. Scorpio Drake's apparent demise was a means to an end, and there's plenty more to come.
Yeah, well, I'm not interested, Jerry. After what you had me do to Robin and her husband, I'm done.
Oh, come on, don't be naive. You're in too deep, there's no way out.
Yeah, well, I'll go to the authorities and tell them everything. You know, I'll explain that Robin is still alive, and I'll tell them where you sent her in Switzerland. And they will throw you in prison, where you belong.
Really? No one's ever managed to do that, boy. Let's explore your proposal, shall we? Dr. Keenan, you unburden yourself. Robin is located in her Swiss retreat. Joy abounds for the Scorpio Drake clan. Meanwhile, you stand trial for kidnapping, arson, other offenses. You're declared guilty very quickly because you are very guilty indeed. And then you are whisked off to prison.
Well, you'd be in prison as well.
No, you are the psychiatrist that got Robin into Ferncliff. You arranged for her transfer to Switzerland. Don't you remember? Nothing of what happened is related to me, apart from your questionable word. You will take the fall, not I. So, ask yourself, Are you willing to sacrifice everything you've worked for? Your position in the society, your career, and your precious Elizabeth? Are you?
If Elizabeth found out what I've done, she'd never speak to me again. No, I'd lose everything. My career, my freedom. But if I keep doing your bidding, I'll lose more, you know, I'll lose my self-respect.
Oh, you're not going to start droning on about morals and ethics, are you?
I'm not like you, Jerry. You know, I still have to look at myself in the mirror.
Would you like to do that in the comfort of your home or standing in line in a prison lavatory? You see, you'll need a protector in there because you don't have the requisite skills to survive on your own.
Well, maybe I'm willing to take my chances.
But I have a more pleasant alternative. Keep your mouth shut and do what you're told.
And if I refuse?
You won't. Dr. Keenan. What am I going to do with you? I don't like you very much, Dr. Keenan. Hypocrites are tedious. And your hands are as dirty as mine, or close enough. One way or another, you won't have to deal with me much longer.